In the previous episode.
A chalice? Reflection, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure what this is gonna do, but it's the only thing Oh, cool. That is pretty cool.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Hi there guys, and welcome back to Broadsword Shadow of the Templars, the director's cut. And let's get straight to it. We're going back to the Via de Vasconcelos in Spain. Yeah, we already know that, George. Been there before. Hey Lopez. Lopez. Wanna talk to Lopez? Who's still posing, and I've just walked through it again.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Okay, well let's go talk to her then, shall we?
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
And he likes us now. Oh, don't I'm gonna pass the entrance. Right, I wanted to get this stupid thing last time, it won't let me. And now it's mine. The mirror is mine.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
No shit, Sherlock. Hey, you stood up.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Sure. Look at the chalice.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Oh, he's a nice judge.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Bro, I even clicked on him, so you would do such a thing. Why do I have this key?
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Now, luckily for once, my memory is going to serve me well, because I do know where there's a Bible within these grounds. For, you see, there was one in the mausoleum where we did that annoying chest thing. When I eventually get there, we will see that I am correct.
I know it.
Thank you for not making me walk all the way there. At least you lit the candles. Anyway, yes. The Bible. I've got the Bible. Okay, can I do stuff with this now, or...?
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
I want you to poke the window, George.
I couldn't climb up.
Well, poke the...
It was too delicate to move. Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares in the lectern were just decorative again.
There's gotta be something to do. I want to light the candle.
Hanging from the... It looked...
Okay, need to light it. What burns? Keys don't burn, mirrors don't burn. But they can't burn the Bible. This cloth will burn. Burn it, burn it, burn it. I'll put it on a stick, yes. Yeah. Oh, is it automatically? Cool. Now, the problem is... I guess he has to do it to discover it, but... that window is going to blow the candle out, surely. That's the whole point of it. Oh my god, I'm so overcome with surprise. It went out. Thanks, George. Thanks for telling me something.
Now what? Feeling like...
Put out the pissing window. Not put it out. Shut the window. Thanks. Now, for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to have to do it all again. You barrel. I know sometimes I swear. I really try not to, just in case some people are offended by swearing. I think I'm getting better at holding it in. If I do let one slip and it bothers you, I apologise. Alright. So that should burn. Hopefully it'll be sped forward. Things go quicker with a montage. Yeah, I go like this. I don't know what this is going to achieve, mind, but... Ah! Some sort of figure with a dodgy head.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Yeah, to what though? Anyway, we've got the Bible. Come on, Georgie boy, let's go. Let's go and wine. Talk about things to the old lady. Alright, go, you go, old lady. Here's your Bible. And I'm gonna give it to you by your hip for some reason.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is their mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Lopez it is then. Anyway, what do you think of this key thing?
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
She looks a lot better in a little picture. Well, relatively big picture. Compared to that, I mean, look at the eyes and the big black breasts. Anyway. I don't think she wants to know about a mirror or charity.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is yours.
So, let's go talk to Lopez. Lopez. I don't know if he's slow, but I'm gonna call him Lopez anyway, filling time with pointless rambling. And why say things if you can put a jolly happy tune to them?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I wish to know about a well.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Great. Hole in the ground.
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Okay. Let me get this key.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah.
Well, she's fine with it, dude. You know that. Anyway, hole.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See, here. That is hazel.
Okay. I thought he was pointing there, but glowy blue thing shows me otherwise.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Great. Hey, any more hazel trees around here, bro?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I can't talk to you about a stick. Do you want his key? Why do I have the key, man?
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Stobar.
If that ends up working on another dot, this is ridiculous. Alright, it's gotta be more. Why? Anywhere this way? I'd really rather not walk, since it's so slow. No. I believe I've found some guys. It's gotta be here. Otherwise, why else would I click on a shrub?
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Alright, cool. So we got our Y hazel thing.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You can help me with a stick.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
This is taking so fucking long. Oh my god. What's the one thing I say, because my laptop is so crap. I don't need it where they just need to walk across an entire screen. And he's been doing it for like 4 screens in a row. Oh my god. Just find the fucking water, ready, George. I'm gonna keep talking until you find the fucking water. What's Lopez been doing this entire time?
Senor Stobar,
There we go.
You've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobar, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again.
What's a Napoleonic can?
Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Good, a nice deep dark well, my favourite.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
That is true. Lopez could have just fallen down this, straight down.
It was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water.
Damn. I guess to go back up. What's this?
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Yeah. Well, there's no denying the obviousness of this lion face.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
I was going to click on something there and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Hey, susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
I don't like the way that's now a pointy arrow and it's actually a cog.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Come on, George, we know it's not going to be the case. I assume clicking's going to do the same thing, right?
I wished that I had...
Yeah.
It was... It just... I'd...
It would say the same thing over again. Got any ideas, Lopez? Lopez.
Hi, Lopez.
Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Do you have a torch?
It's really dark down there.
Flashlight.
Do you have a flashlight or something?
No. I broke my torch only last month.
Damn. It's so bright up here, but the light's just not getting into the corners.
See, the light, it goes in straight lines.
Oh, of course.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
It's so damn simple now. I got a mirror. And anyone who's ever done any sort of learning ever will know that when it lets me click... Let me click. You know, like when you look at your phone and sun goes into the phone and blinds you.
I realized I could use the mirror
Just like
to
that.
reflect the light from above. There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed. Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was. A worked socket. As smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday.
Well, I think we all know what's going to put in here. This key thing.
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
You could. Why do you just open a door? Just. What the fudge? What is this? You've told me nothing. Oh, wait. He said... Remember when I looked up the Bible references, he said that... No, arrows. Top top of the screen here. Around the outside of the inscriptions were the numerals 14 and 27. 14 and 27 at the top. 6 and whatever the hell that is on the left. 3 and 1 on the right. What does that? What does that even mean? like our cat see the screen at the same time. Do I have to do it in order? Guys, I'm gonna have to do this off screen. This is gonna be annoying. It's gonna bore the crap out of you. So, yeah. All right. So the general deal with this is all I have to do is read that notebook and then put it in the order it was written in. Which, you know, still a good decision of me to cut it out because it takes a while to select everything. And then the last one it said in the book was 25. I think. Let me just check. Yeah, XXV, you see, so XXV, XX at the top, V in the second, 25 should be it.
Oh, yes! Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down. Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Music's a bit overdramatic, isn't it, for this? If you can hear it.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
So I found a last chess piece with the children. But what has that done for me? Hey.
George, welcome back.
Come in, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
What's he doing here anyway?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, Josh.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
Thanks.
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
André, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Well, guys, this is a very good time to leave it. Obviously, we're getting close to the end, and if I know stories like I think I do, Nico's probably gonna have to be rescued at some point. Anyway, we'll see. So, I'm assuming there's one part left, possibly two. I mean, I'd like to keep them around half an hour. We'll see where I am after 20 minutes or so next one. Anyway, stick around, we are definitely at the end, so like I say, one or two parts, I'm sure. So, I'd hope you don't want to miss them. Thank you for watching this part, please leave a like. It brightens my day. Subscribe if you want to know exactly when the next video is up. It won't be very long now, I assure you. And other than that, have a very good day. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye.